Hi, welcome back to Cough Cough. Today I'm going to talk about food, allergic response and inflammation. So what can happen is we can have particular food intolerances such as dairy, yeast or gluten intolerances. What the body does in terms of how it reacts to those types of food is that it effectively produces inflammation in the respiratory system. So inflammation in the throat area and the nose, and so we get an allergic rhinitis response, which is an increase of fluid, and as a result of that, we can get a chronic cough. We can also get things like asthma and other responses, but in this case we're particularly interested in the chronic cough. So how do we know that we've got these intolerances? I guess I first noticed that I had a dairy intolerance when I had Indian one night at a friend's place, and ended up making a massive response where my body just wanted to get rid of it. So I ended up vomiting all that Indian up everywhere. It was on the walls, it was on the floor, it was a mess. So I knew from that point that something was up, and I went and got tested, and yeah, suddenly I had this dairy allergy, this allergic response to milk protein. So that was my first understanding of that. Is it possible that yeast and gluten also play a role in causing inflammation and therefore upsetting this system? I believe so too, and I can't say with absolute certainty that that's the case, but when I eat bread in the morning, I tend to cough more afterwards. I'm not sure if it's the kind of the hard texture of it and going through the inflamed sort of area or not, but it definitely results in more coughing. So what I do now every morning for breakfast, if I want to lead quite a good morning with less coughing, I'll have a juice. So in my juice I have carrot, silver beet, celery, apple, these sorts of things, and so it's a liquid, and also obviously not yeast or gluten based product, so that helps quite a lot. If you are looking at food intolerances and allergic response, inflammation and these sorts of things, and you want to try and reduce these responses, I guess it's really about trial and error and coming up with a food program that carefully eliminates certain foods from your diet, and then you're measuring the success of those eliminated foods and how your body's responding to that. I think it pays to get help with that and to get a professional to kind of talk you through what to do and how to assist. Food intolerance, allergic response, inflammation, I think it's all part of the picture in this chronic cough mystery. So have a look at that. Have a look at some of the foods that you're having in your life and how your body reacts to that, how you feel after having those foods, and maybe they're not worth having in your life, and maybe there's some really, really great foods that make you feel really good that you should have more of.